right, Nebraska's got its eye on some top prospects across the nation. One out in California, strong side defensive end Joshua White. Greg.
Yeah, he's a big, good-looking four-star defensive end. I know he recently had named his top 6 schools, and Nebraska wound up in there along with Georgia Tech and Mississippi State, Ohio State, Georgia, and Arkansas. So, it's nice to, to have Nebraska mentioned in there with some of those schools. And, right now with recruiting the way it is, it's just nice to have people interested in you, even though they can't come and visit your school right now.
So Joshua White's 17th rated at his position, number 243 in the Rivals 250. So he sneaks in there and top 25 in the state of California. So you had a chance to talk to Joshua White?
He's out of Georgia.
Oh, he's out of Georgia.
Yeah.
Those are my eyes deceiving me when I'm looking at the screen here, the CA versus the GA. Out of Georgia. That's right. We did talk about him.
Yeah. So that's why he's got all those schools, all those schools in the South with the offers, Midwest schools. So no, I have not got to see him in person. I've looked at his film, and he's a good looking pass rusher on the edge there. So big frame, and you always want some of those guys 6'5", pushing 250 pounds right now, and you love getting those guys in the program because you can always add some weight onto those guys and make them an outside linebacker. So you would love to see him wearing red.
Not Georgia red.
No, not
the lighter red there.
But you know what? It's always an uphill battle. Nebraska's recruited the state of Georgia pretty good the last couple of years under Scott Frost. So, it's never – you can't say it's a long shot to get a kid out of there. But when he does have an offer from that home state Bulldogs school there down in Athens, it's kind of hard to beat that. So we'll see.
We got Greg Peterson on the line from Husker Online on Rivals. Head on over there. Of course, it's one of the great sites for college football recruiting. And Greg does some amazing work there. That's why we get him on here as much as we possibly can. Quan Lee's a 3-star receiver out of Gainesville, Florida. And if I'm correct, I believe Gainesville is the home of, I think they've got a college football program there somewhere. He's got a 5.6 Rivals rating, not rated right now with a national or positional rating, but 17 offers for him.
Yeah. He's actually kind of not in that mold that Scott Frost is kind of coveting lately. Standing only 6 feet tall. I say only 6 feet tall, coming from a guy that's 5'11" and a half. But it seems like they've been looking for guys 6'3" and bigger lately. But a speedster out of Gainesville. He named his top schools in no particular order. He had Miami and West Virginia, Nebraska, and Coastal Carolina in there. No offer from the Gators yet, but you got Nebraska in there on the top. Kid's got a lot of offers, so just another uphill battle as far as you're concerned about trying to get kids out of the South to come to Lincoln, Nebraska, especially if they haven't had a chance to come and visit. And with the dead period in question, we just right now we don't know. With these kids, the one thing that we do know is that they're under a lot of pressure to make a decision, if not earlier than usual, because we know schools are filling up fast, and that offer might not be on the table if you wait too long right now.
Grant Bingham,
big guy out of Kentucky. Yeah, big offensive tackles, a 6'6", 300-pounder out of Plattsville, Kentucky. Another good-looking 4-star. Kind of fits the mold of what Nebraska likes to have in their line. It looks to me like he's a heavy lean towards Notre Dame right now, so that's always tough when you compete against a degree from Notre Dame. That's second to none. But he does have the Huskers in his top 6 schools, so that's always nice. But yeah, right there, right now, if I had to guess, Notre Dame would land him at this point, unless you can get him on campus. Same with all these other guys. So
second-rated player in the state of Kentucky, and number 30 at his position, offensive tackle, which is always a loaded position, one of the key ones, as you well know. So it's pretty much offensive tackle, edge rusher, corner, besides quarterback, of course, in terms of just those key positions. Is there just a little bit more cachet, or are those guys a little bit more rare?
Yeah,
those positions.
Yeah, I mean, those guys are the guys that you need to build that depth, and obviously, as many offensive tackles with talent that you can coach up. You want to get as many of those as possible, and everybody needs rush DNs. I mean, that's crazy. You look at that NFL draft, and that's what they covet there most of the time. Outside of a quarterback as well. So, you kind of know where your bread is buttered there. So you're always going to be trying to fill those positions in each recruiting cycle. Along with like you mentioned, the quarterback spot. Outside linebacker, DN, that kind of spot right there, though. You're always building right there.